What's going on, everyone? I'm Mickey. Welcome back to LaceUp Solutions, the #1 DSD software. I've had a lot of customers lately calling in asking questions like, what is the difference between consignment and invoicing customers that have items on par level? Now, there's a huge difference between these two processes, which is what I'm going to discuss with you today. So let's get right into consignment. Consignment is when you provide a product for the customer that you own, but you put it in the customer's location. So let's say I sell cell phone accessories. If I leave 10 iPhone cables at a customer's point of sale, that means I've got 10 iPhone cables on consignment with the customer. Now those 10 iPhone cables belong to me. I haven't invoiced the customer for them. They've just signed a contract that says that they're going to hold on to the 10 iPhone cables for X period of time. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to visit that customer periodically. And during these periodic visits, I'm going to count what's left on that display. So if I left 10, I count 5, that means that the customer sold 5. Now that also means that I need to invoice the customer for those 5, okay? And I need to replenish 5 additional more cables to the display. Okay? So in consignment, you are the owner of the product. The customer simply has it in their point of sale or in their location, and when they sell it, you invoice them. Now let's talk about par level invoicing. Now par level invoicing, you're still maintaining it on hand at the customer's point of sale. But there's a big distinction. When you leave the 10 cables for the first time, you also invoice the customer for those 10 cables. But what you're doing with the par level invoicing is you're keeping an on hand of those 10. That way, when you return and you count 5 and you sell 5 more to the customer, right? You can track the inventory, the on hand for that customer over time. The goal of this is if credits go up because you're leaving too much on hand, then the goal is to decrease the on hand, okay? So this par level concept basically is going to allow the sales rep or the driver to go in and count. It's going to tell the driver what to replenish the display, but it's always going to invoice the customer. And the goal of this par level system is to be able to track movements in inventory over time so that you can make sure that you're not leaving too much product for the customer, so that you can make sure you're not having too many credits, and so that you make sure you keep up the demand with the supply. Okay? So anyways, consignment, product's not yours. I mean, product is yours and product stays at the customer and you invoice the customer for what they sell. Par level invoicing, product is the customer's because you sold it to the customer and you invoice the customer just to replenish that display. But the point of the par level is more analytical, so you can track movements in inventory at that customer over time so that you can minimize waste. Okay. Now I hope that helped you understand the difference between consignment and par levels. Now, hit me in the comments below if you all have any questions. My goal is to make one piece of content like this every single day that's going to bring you and your company value. I'm here to help you. Also, please like, subscribe, follow our channels, do all that nice stuff because I'm going to bring you so much value that hopefully you're going to get a lot of help to you and your company. Either way, I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.